Hey friends, welcome back to day 5 of my 45 a day listing challenge. Hi, I'm Stephanie. I'm your reseller bestie, and I believe in consistency, building confidence, and building those habits that grow your business one listing at a time. Sorry it's dark, friends. It's nighttime here. It gets dark at like 4:30 here. So today's tip that we're going to talk about is how to list quicker. So today's tip is templates. Since I started implementing templates, my listing speed has almost doubled. What a template does is it keeps you from duplicating some steps that are consistent with every listing. And it's going to help you with that decision fatigue, and it's going to make listing more, I don't want to say robotic, but kind of like mentally automated, because you're just going to fill in questions as you go along about the item, and we're going to batch do it. So what I mean by that is today we're going to do shirts, and that's all we're going to do is shirts. That way our brain doesn't have to jump from shirts to dresses to socks to pants to purses. When you list all of one thing, you've got those words, those keywords in your head, and the template, you don't have to switch back and forth. So I'm going to show you how I set up a template and then how I use it and list perfectly to list quickly. The easiest way is just to, if you're doing it from scratch, is to go to ChatGPT and ask it to create a template for you. So as you can see in the search bar, I've typed create a listing template for sweaters for Poshmark. And I'm just going to see what it comes up with. Of course, you can have it tweak it and all that good stuff. Now, I personally like a bulleted format, and so mine has like kind of created it like that because that's what I always like to do. So once we've got a template, we're going to copy it and paste it. So in a Word document or Google Doc, I have templates already for everything. So I've curated these over the course of 2 years. I even have templates for hashtags if I decide to add hashtags. So especially if you list on your computer, but you could even do this if you list on your phone, open up a Google Doc, throw your template in there. So I'm going to put my new template that I just made, in a Google Doc, just to show you how you can edit it, which you guys are smart people. So this is a lot, and you might not want to have this for every listing, but I'm just showing you what it comes up with. I go ahead and, like, words from a smoke-free, pet-free, friendly home, you don't want to have to repeat those every time. So you could go ahead and keep that in the description. I like to start with condition, so good pre-owned condition. Then as you go, you're going to fill in the requirements for each item. So the brand, the size, the color, what kind of style of sweater it is, what fit it is, the materials, the pattern, any other features, and then condition again. Since I put condition up there, I don't need condition down here. And then drop in the measurements, and then you'll have your keywords that you use for sweaters, and these things will all ship fast with care, bundle and save will appear at the bottom of every listing. So when you are listing sweaters today, you'll use this template over and over again, and we'll use it right now. So I do my listings in list perfectly and then push them out from there. So since we are doing sweaters today, I'm going to go to my unlisted and go to sweaters. So we'll go to this one, the Star Wars Christmas sweater. That picture doesn't look the best, but we're going to just for listing purposes show you. So I'm going to drop my template in here. Boing, see my template? And then I'm just going to start typing. So good pre-owned condition from a smoke pet-free home details. Brand Star Wars. Size large. Color black. It is a crew neck. Fit is classic. And then cotton blend. And then for pattern and texture on here, dark Vader graphic. And then other features I would put here if it was like, I'm going to put holiday. Or, you know, if it had buttons, if it had a collar, oversized neck, whatever. And then my measurements are already in the listing, so I don't need this part because my husband adds those. But sleeve length, long, and I'm going to also X that out. I'm going to keep the keywords. And then since my measurements were already in there, I'm going to move those up above the keywords. And then we are done with this listing. All I have to do is price it, and then I'm done. So I just repeat that with sweaters over and over again until I have all of my sweaters done. And as you can see, that takes less than 2 minutes to do. So although I'm using List Perfectly, you don't have to use List Perfectly. You could list the sites right on Poshmark, right on eBay, Mercari. Just copy and paste your template, type it in, save that one, copied and paste it, do it all again. So it helps to bulk list by listing the same item each day. So today sweaters, tomorrow jeans, next day pants, then do tops, dresses. It's amazing how just focusing in on one type each day. And then you can have a day where you do shoes or purses and shoes or bras. But when you focus in on one specific type of garment, mentally you go faster, you list faster, and there's less fatigue. So if you don't have any templates created, go ahead, create a few basic templates. You can use ChatGPT, or you can just use your own brain and create it. I just wanted to show you how you could use technology to do it. Remember, don't let perfection be the enemy of done. Sometimes you just got to get things listed, and then if it doesn't sell in a couple of weeks, go back and tweak it. But this has been day 5 of 45 of our listing challenge. If you are still hanging in with me, give yourself a huge pat on the back. Let me know how many items you listed in the comments today. And if you are just joining, jump on in. We still got time. Go back and watch the other videos as well. And be sure to hit all my buttons, engage with this content, and share it out with another reseller bestie. Let me show you what I got listed today. So I did work on sweaters today. So we started off with this J. Crew long sleeve knit sweater. I got that listed for $25. Then this Disney Lilo and Stitch oversized cardigan. I listed that one for $44. Then this Vineyard Vines Sea-Spun Cashmere sweater. I listed that for $55. And this Jamie Sadik women's knit cardigan. I listed that for $25. And then this Cato women's knit cardigan sweater. I listed that one for $25. So I showed you mine. Make sure you let me know down in the comments of what you are listing. And let's stay strong and keep each other motivated. See you tomorrow for day 6.